You are watching NetSoft IT Academy. 905-812-2923. info@netsoftacademy.com. www.netsoftacademy.com.
So now let's start with the next lab. In this lab, we'll be configuring forward lookup zones. So first, I'll navigate to my NITA ADDS01 and log in as the administrator here. Once I'm logged in, I will be creating a new forward lookup zone here. So the idea is that I'm telling my DNS server, that is my domain controller, that hey, in case I want to send an email to a domain that is netsoftacademy.com from netsoft.com, this is the email server's IP address that you need to send it to. I'm manually configuring it. That is the only thing that we're doing here. That is the thing that helps us make sure that mail flow happens properly. Okay, so let's set it up here. So once my server manager opens up, I click on tools, click on DNS. Now you can see that GUI elements are still loading up in the background. It's a very common theme here. We have to wait. Actually, if you look at it, this entire lab book has one big waiting theme common in it. Every single time you want to do something, you have to wait for the installation to complete or for something else to load up or for some other email to arrive or the email to depart. You are waiting a little bit for everything. But remember, the fruits of patience are sweet. That's exactly what this is here as well. So NITA ADDS01 forward lookup zone. Now you can see here, let me do this. Because I want to make sure that everything is clear and everybody can see everything. You can see this, that it's just taking a second. I've just wanted to go quickly and increase the font setting so that you can actually see everything properly without me zooming in, because zooming in is very clunky over here. So let me quickly set those things up. Yeah. So this is my text size that I've selected. So you can see here that I have netsoft.com as a forward lookup zone already set up. This was automatically set up. This is an Active Directory integrated zone. I'll be setting up the second zone here. So I right click, forward lookup zone and select new zone. Next. Now this will be again a Active Directory available zone under primary zone. Next. To all DNS servers running on the domain controller in this domain. So every DNS server will have this, or every domain controller will have this. Next. Now zone name. In my case, it is netsoftacademy.com. Next. Now allow secure dynamic updates recommended for Active Directory. Now I'm not going to select anything here. I'll just say just do not allow any dynamic updates actually, because we are manually setting it up. So it doesn't need dynamic updates. Next. And finish. Now, once the zone is finished, you can see that it's here, but it doesn't have any records or any DNS records or anything else here. We'll have to add a few DNS records to this to actually make sense. Now, the first record that I'm going to add, and to add a record, it's very easy. You just right click on the blank space here and you get this host or A or triple A records, or sorry, quadruple A records. I select this. Now for this one, I'm going to leave the name open and put in the IP address 172.16.10.1 and click on add host. Okay. The next one I'll be creating is going to be called mail. I'm going to give it the name mail, and the IP address will be the NITA EXCH 002's IP address. 172.16.10.40. NITA EXCH 02's IP address here. Click on add host. Okay, click on done. Now, we are going to now add a mail exchanger record that links to this IP address here. So right click, and the next option is new mail exchanger. So this one, for example, the mail exchanger, I'm not giving it a name, but I'm just going to click on the FUDN domain name of the mail server, click on browse, expand NITA ADDS01, expand forward lookup zones, go to NetSoft Academy, and under that select the mail host record, not MALE, MAIL, the mail host record. Click on OK. Click on OK, and you have the mail.netsoftakademy.com MX record for making sure that when you send an email, the email actually goes to the intended location. Now, we're going to repeat the same process on NetSoft Academy's domain controller, that is Nita ADDS02, but we're going to do this in complete opposite now. So let's quickly navigate to Nita ADDS02 right here. I'll sign in. You can see that I'm signing in as the enterprise admin. So you need enterprise admin privileges to actually be doing this. Now, we are repeating this entire process again, but this time just in opposite, just in reverse. So I'll wait for the server manager and everything to load up. So everything has loaded up. I click on tools, click on DNS. Now again, same thing here that I'll do is I'll just adjust the fonts a little bit so that it is easier to view. Okay, so here we are. This is my Nita ADDS02. This is my forward lookup zones. And you can see that I only have netsoftakademy.com. So I'm going to right click on forward lookup zone, click on new zone. Next. Primary zone stored in the Active Directory. Next. Next. Zone name now will be netsoft.com. Next. Don't allow dynamic updates because we are manually updating it. It's okay. And click on finish. Now netsoft.com is already created and it's running. So I open netsoft.com and I add the first host record. I'm going to leave it blank and the IP address 172.16.10.1. Okay, the host record was successfully created. Now the next one will be mail. And this will be the IP address of Nita EXCH01. So that is 172.16.10.30. Click on add host, done and done. So you now have two records here. Now I'm going to create the MX record. So I right click on the blank space here again, click on mail exchanger, click on browse, expand Nita ADDS02, expand forward lookup zones, expand netsoft.com, select mail, click on OK and click on OK. And boom, I have my MX record created here as well. Now, this is completely there just to ensure that when I send an email, my domain controller knows where to redirect the email to, which IP address to redirect the email to. Now, one more thing that I can do here, and this is just me being a little bit overzealous and giving you an idea. It's the fact that you can send a ping to 172.16.10.10. And you can see that the connectivity has been established. Now, because your DNS server knows where to go to now. Similarly, if I try to ping 172.16.10.30, now remember that my Nita EXCH02 is actually right now on suspended mode. So that is why you'll not see it. But this is one way of just verifying everything is working as planned. All right, so that's that. And that is the end of this lab here. So I'll see you in the next lab. Thank you.
Thank you for watching NetSoft IT Academy. 905-812-2923. info@netsoftakademy.com. www.netsoftakademy.com.